Hey, my name is Andrejc and I'm from Slovenia. Back in March, I got a package from Mr. Orley and Mrs. Mandl. Inside, there was an invitation to the Julbo White Session with just some coordinates. They asked me if I could ride both ski and snowboard, so I needed to refresh my snowboarding skills from back in the days. And so our journey to the volcanic kingdom began. No, wait. First we needed to get our gear. Lots of it. So we packed all of it and hit the road. First stop of our trip was the volcano Snæfellsjökull.
We are below the Snæfellsjökull, something like that.
The split board was the weapon of choice that day.
Hiking up Snæfellsjökull.
As the clouds moved in and covered the peak and the rest of our hike, we decided to turn around. We didn't want to take the risk of falling into a crevasse. The weather up here is constantly changing anyway. One moment you enjoy the sun on your face and the next moment you enjoy the wind in your face. But in fact, also the down days worked out pretty good in our cozy RV. Luckily it had a shower, but it was kind of busy all the time. Our menu was colorful, from noodles to fish, and from sausage to Kaiserschmarrn. So despite the bad weather, we tried to move further up north. Not the best idea, because we got stuck. It was a pretty exposed road, and our handbrake was broken, so we needed to take night shifts for pushing the brakes.
I'm taking over the brakes.
As the journey continued, and the snow was finally all the way down to the ocean, we saw these amazing mountain ranges, full of narrow couloirs in dark volcanic stone. The scenery and its sharp towers reminded us of the land of Sauron and his dirty little seagulls. But that couldn't stop our fellowship from our mission to destroy these untracked couloirs. The variety of the landscape up here is so stunning. From spectacular cliffs at the ocean to the natural baths in the middle of nowhere. As the only girl, Manu felt responsible to drive our RV. I don't want to call her a bad driver, but yeah, she fell in love with the speed bumps. If one of us wanted to drive, she was like, "Get the hell out of my seat." And the next second, we got stuck again. Luckily, we found a few nice guys who pulled us out. Anyhow, we managed to set up sails to reach some isolated fjords. Much to the joy of our seasick photographer, our dinghy brought us back to the shore. The feeling when you ride down, looking at these lonely fjords, they're just unbelievable. Finally, we arrived in the beautiful North Fjords, just in time for the next day. And what a day it should be. In the morning, we were still a bit tired, but as soon as I heard the helicopter, I put the tired snowboard self away because my ski self was hungry for more. Throughout our journey, we met old and new friends, and we even found my doppelganger up here. Funny thing, he had just the right rum for my Austrian friends.
Now we finish our hot chocolate and then we try to go for a straight line.
In the end, we came up here for some snowboarding and skiing. So as some lines need more effort than others, we decided to camp up on the mountain, to be ready at first light.
Well, when you're camping out, you want to be warm, so you brought the mattress. You realized it's going to be great for riding as well. So it's the first ever mattress descent.
After some fun, of course the weather changed and we crawled into the tent. But just after the sunset, we had the best seats in the house for a spectacular show. For the last line of the trip, those guys went for a gnarly first descent down a crazy steep wall. Just looking down scared the shit out of me. Manu went first. She rode the upper part of the face very confident and fluid. In the lower part, she tumbled and took our breath away for a moment. Luckily, she rode away just fine.
Well, at the top of one of the steepest runs I've done in a very long time. Iceland, mountains, ocean view. See you at the bottom.
With this last bang, our journey came to an end. To be able to spend these 2 weeks with such an amazing crew was an experience I'll never forget. And I can gladly say we left the volcanic kingdom with a big smile and as new grown friends.